Hi, I am Claire. Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I am going to be doing a 100-tile home in The Sims 4. So I decided to build this in the world of Oasis Springs just because I haven't built a house here in a while, and so I wanted to do that. I know there are a lot of worlds with all the packs that come out, but a few of them are on sale and Tiny Living is one of them, and so I wanted to do a Tiny Living and base game pack. So base game's free, Tiny Living is discounted right now, and so I wanted to do two packs, and I do like having this like kind of help of like knowing what to do or build is to do a pack limited build or do like just a base game build. This kind of helps narrow down the options because Sims 4 has gotten so big where there's like a lot of different styles to go for, and so now we are just going to quickly be doing the kitchen. I thought it'd be fun to have an island here. I did kind of cut some parts out, and I kind of was forced to cut some parts out. Funny story, I have dyslexia and I needed some assistance in school, and I had to stop to make a phone call with a counselor, and they says that I need to get proof that I'm dyslexic, and so long story short, it's kind of working out, and so we are just going to be adding some kitchen decorations. I really wanted to add this hanging like shelf from Tiny Living. I thought that was just fun and kind of cute. Just kind of have like all the quick things like right there. Maybe they like having hot chocolate and cookies regularly, and so we are just going to be using these pictures that are normally I use in the kitchen, and so no exception here. I did size down the pear picture and it looks perfect with it's like framed perfectly with the apple and pear picture, and I did also want to make sure there was a place for a computer. I did kind of pre-plan this house, and I was going to have the computer like upstairs in the master primary bedroom, and I forgot about that when I was recording because I was distracted with the proving I'm dyslexic, and so we are just going to be going in and adding a little TV area and going to just kind of be rearranging some things. I didn't realize how like awkward this space is like at the end where the desk is. I do end up adding some more kitchen cabinets, so if you want, you can have your Sims cook here together as a family. I thought that would be fun. It is designed for a family of 4, so 2 parents and 2 children, and so we are just going to be changing colors, kind of making everything like work together. I thought having the chair match the desk, and then the seats of the chair matched each other, but again, it was kind of funny. I forgot my plan of having that area go upstairs, and so now we are just going to be adding a picture into the dining room area and trying to kind of keep with that like black and light wood color scheme from the like front of the back of the house to the front of the house, and just going to be adding some things onto the shelf. I wanted to have a lot of like vertical storage just because it's such a tiny house. I mean, it's not like the tiniest house. I currently don't remember the tiniest house, but 100 tiles is like the biggest house you can get with the benefits that it comes with, and so we are just going to be editing the walls. I kind of thought it'd be fun to kind of like see through the area, but then I realized it just didn't really look that best, and it doesn't really, I don't know, you don't really need to like look through the staircase to like see the other side of the wall when you could just like walk around. And so we do add a little bookshelf area, and I add these little poofs from Tiny Living. They are technically like side tables, but they also look like they could be like seats, and so I just kind of put them underneath there, underneath the bookshelf for that like purpose for like seats. Just kind of pull it out when you're ready to read, and so now I'm just trying to figure out the chair situation in the living room, and I do try to I do try to figure out what to add in this corner area, and I do end up going with the shelves and or the counters, and I do rotate them because so the cabinets can be on the kitchen side, so they can have like probably like the stuff you probably wouldn't use so often. That's why they're like on the side, maybe like the holiday decorations and like Christmas plates and like Easter plates and stuff like that. And so now we are just going to be adding some curtains, just trying to figure out the space. I took a lot of time figuring out the space. I did like try to cut a little bit of it out, but it does still kind of show my process, and I wanted like to put the computer right there, and it just still didn't work out, and so I do end up putting like bar stools maybe, and I think I do just end up leaving it how it is. And so I do add a dishwasher so you can wash your dishes. I don't know, just those little touches that make it feel a little bit realistic. And so now we are just going to be adding a little light in the corner, going to be moving around the bookshelf. I don't know, this is kind of a little like dance since it's a tiny house to like figure out where everything needs to be. And so now we are just going to be adding the little plants and bookshelf. I know it may look a little weird with the like bookshelf right there, like, oh, why don't you just put on the bookshelf? But I really wanted to use it. It wasn't like snapping immediately, and so I just didn't use it. I used it, I just didn't put it on the bookshelf. And so now we are going to be working on the home office area in the primary bedroom, and I thought this would be kind of like realistic, like maybe the parent is like still working from home, and so they have like an office in the room away from the kids, kind of a quiet place, but they don't really want their bed to be like in the background, and so I gave them a Murphy bed for that reason. And so now we are just going to be making a little hobby area, little music corner, I guess you could say, because I use mostly music instruments. And so I just thought it would be cool to have it be a seating area at first, but I end up going with an art easel, guitar, and microphone. And I do prefer the microphone that came with the high school years pack, but this is base game and tiny living only, and so I decided to go with the kind of more modern swirly one. And so we are just going to be now in the bathroom. This is the only bathroom in the house, and I thought it turned out pretty well. It has all the necessities. I did want to add a shower tub combo, but I decided not to. I was a little bit afraid that the Sims weren't going to be able to move around in the bathroom, but I do like how there are like upper windows, so you can like get some natural light. It maybe the windows could open and like let out the steam. And so now we are just going to be adding just a few details into the bathroom. It's kind of simple bathroom. It's small. It's the only bathroom, so I keep it simple in here. I also probably could have used the bathroom kit, that bathroom color kit. I just haven't had time to purchase it, even though it's just a digital download. But let me know down below if you have that bathroom clutter kit and if you are enjoying it, because I would like to hear how you like it. I do like the light switch like wall decoration. That I'm gonna add that everywhere once I get that. And so now we are just going to be adding a few pictures here and there, adding just kind of a few last details into the house, and just trying to make it seem a lot like lived in and fun. And I did kind of get away from my main point of making this area a home office, and so I'm just going to be adding the computer and going to be adding the bed or bunk bed for the kids. Now I kind of made this like neutral, but it kind of has like dinosaurs. It's kind of a neutral dinosaur kids room, I guess you can call it. I didn't want to go for like a crazy color because I wanted it to match with the other wallpapers in the house. And so we are just going to be adding just a lot of fun kid details, like Blarfy dinosaur. I know that's a dragon, but I do change it to be a dinosaur, and then like a toy chest and just like some fun posters that are just like greeting it. And so now we are just going to be adding a lamp and going to be adjusting the bed. I do also add a nightlight for the in this room. I kind of forget that there's that like feature if your Sims or Sim children do like get that monster under the bed thing, you can just add that light and it goes away. And so I did want to embrace the dinosaur theme a little bit more, and so I added a few like dinosaur stickers. I kind of got messed up there, and going to be changing that Blarfy. And so now we are just kind of going to be finishing up the inside and going on into the outside. I tried to keep the outside pretty simple just because it's small. If you want a bigger backyard, you can extend it outwards and to the side. I just didn't want to like overly crowd the backyard. I want to keep it simple back here, and so I just added some planter boxes and a monkey bars. And so we are getting close to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you can check this out on the Sims gallery. The information is down in the description. I post new videos every single Tuesday, and if you want to see more of my content, you can find me over on Instagram. So I hope you all have an amazing week. Bye!